Okay, I am at the Sad Monkey Mercantile just outside Palo Duro Canyon State Park in Texas, 20 miles south of Amarillo. And I pulled in here because I noticed it a couple days ago and wanted to see it, so now is the time. And here is what I've got. Their jalapeno grilled cheese sandwich, which is really good. It's got like 3 different cheeses in it. And then it's got some ruffles and a pickle. And then I got some Texas Red Ale. Really tasty beer. And so this is what the place looks like. It's got a nice little store. Goodies for if you're going down to the camp area, like ice cream, pizza, stuff like that. And real nice people. Highly recommend. Super clean bathrooms. All right. Still waiting for Miss Kelly. She's doing some shopping inside, getting some Sad Monkey paraphernalia. Lunch was good, gotta say. Kelly came in. I was barely able to save her anything to eat. But here we go. There is signed Bad Monkey Hall parking, so I'm not sure what they do there. They must have like a nightclub or something. There we go. Hat in the wind. Alright. So yeah. Yeah, definitely a nice little spot to get something to eat and pick up on a couple of items if you need food. Okay. We're at the first scenic lookout up here. What is that? Some kind of a tree waving at us. And they have these kind of maps up here that point out the highlights. You can see over there the road that leads down into the canyon goes over there, and we are looking down into this first valley, gully, canyon, whatever it is. So there's no vehicle access in here that I can tell. Our camping, if you looked way off down into the yonder there, you can see some camps right in the middle, and that might be where we're camped, the some or another campground, sagebrush. So anyway, yeah, this here is pretty cool, looking down into the canyon here, and yeah, there's a bunch of features in here. There's the 4 telephone poles down there for some reason. And right there you see a bridge in the center of the screen. And over here is a structure. Looks like a steel frame that never got finished. Don't know. Could have been a machine shed, greenhouse, some kind of a day quarters, or just a shelter. Yeah, so anyway, it's kind of interesting though. If you look at some of the surface topography here, you can see the colors in the rock or diggings.
Let me guess. We do. Yeah, we do. We have another one that we drive all the time, but that one we tow hundreds, thousands of miles.
Okay, and then there is the visitor center. Okay.
Okay, you might want to try to attract your mate off the road.
Got a great big wild turkey here in the middle of the road.
Making a fan dance.
Strutting his stuff for the lady over here. See if I can catch up to her. There's the lady there. The lady of the jungle.
He's gonna get hit, man. Look, there he goes again. all fluffered up. Come over here. Your lady's waiting. Get across the road. Come on, bud.
Come on, buddy.
Man, I don't want to see him get in.
She thinks you're hot, bud. Go for it. She thinks you're hot.
It's over there. What a dummy. They aren't supposed to be very bright.
Oh, the turkeys are supposed to be very bright.
Maybe the wild ones. Hello, there's a turkey there. They're honking at us. Don't run over the turkey, people. Okay. You didn't see that?
We are in the Palo Duro Canyon.
1,000 feet, turn right toward Park Road 5.
Sorry about that.
1,000 feet. Well, we're not going
That's
there.
to the visitor center, but we don't need to go there.
So here is a lookout or a house or something. Visitor center
Turn
and
right toward Park Road
scenic
5.
overlook.
Then your
Okay,
destination will be on the left.
kill that.
I did, and it's still going. Turn this out. There's a scenic viewpoint there.
Yeah, it's all right.
Looking through the bug splatters.
So they kind of have us going back out now towards where we came in.
You just have to wind all around this
There's a
road.
cell tower right there.
Up here is fine. You go down in the canyon, you don't have cell phone.
Well, I realize that, but it looks like it has a shot down the canyon.
Oh, actually, I don't have cell phone service. It stopped right when you went through the gates. They are correct.
That's funny. If you see that tower, you should have cell.
No. Shit. You can always drive back out of the park. As long as you get back before 10 or push the special code to open the gates. Oh, that must be the gate code. Maybe pull over and clean your windshield.
Down into the recess of the canyon. There's no return.
Yeah, we're just going to be camping in the first campground, Sagebrush. I guess it takes another 20 minutes to get to the far end, but
Yeah, see-
reservations were few and far between, and we were just lucky to get a spot.
See, Toots, now if you can take this road, you can take the White Rim Trail down.
That's a cool formation up there.
roadway in front of us. There are rocks that are ready to fall away from the walls of the canyon. And the biker holding up traffic. Nice bumpy road.
It's Mac Dick Group Pavilion, and then there's a Pioneer Amphitheater. There's a trading post further on.
What's that say?
Child abduction Amber Alert.
See, we do get cell service.
Well, that's like calling emergency. Those go through. Yeah, I mean, there's no cell phone service, but emergency, you'd still be able to call 911, or they could send you a Amber Alert.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pavilion there. And our campground is actually just on the other side of it. So, bikers can't be choosy. We were just lucky to get a campsite for a couple nights. So, staying
Looking for Road 5.
just where it says we're on Park Road 5 right now. That's what goes
There
all the way
was
through the park.
Pioneer Amphitheater there.
Yeah, so the next road to the left is probably
This-
going to Sagebrush. Did that say Sagebrush?
No, it's a dump
Yeah, the next road to the left is Sagebrush.
station.
We're Site 127 in here.
That is a very confusing sign. No picnicking in camp.
They don't want
Sounds like you don't want you eating anything in your camp spot.
We're 127. Kinda cozy. But
Yeah.
they have shelters over the picnic tables. Now they do have water and electric, I believe. Yeah. There's one right there
Where?
on the left, 127.
Ours?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too.
Got nice trailers blocking our view.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be in that one tomorrow, 1:30. Well, that's nice. Look at all the space in between them. So that'll be our space tomorrow.
I think I'll just go through the loop and see what there is.
Oh yeah,
So there's the bathrooms there.
it's bad. Well, they're lucky to get
Garbage.
a couple spots.
Looks like parking.
Busy. Kids. Little kiddos. Yeah, so take the two biggest ones. 10:30 over there is going to be our spot tomorrow night. That'll be nice. Tomorrow will be. Well, they kind of angle too much. They should be more straight in, right? Because that's our spot tomorrow. Are you done? Anyway, so this is our little spot. We do have a little bit of room on the side of us here. We have both water and electric, so we're good. We were able to dump earlier, but we did need water, so that's good. So this is a VR view out front. Better when we get out of the truck. Talk to you later.
Hey, Archie, was your home for the night?
Oh, I guess it's still recording. Still recording.
All right, we are going to do a slideshow. And this is one of the cooler things I saw on the way there. There is a guy who makes custom trikes like this out of semi-truck frames, and the engine is a good old Detroit diesel Silver 92, two-stroke diesel with a blower and a turbocharger. One of the hotter diesels ever built. But look at this thing. This is really cool. I don't know what the cost of them is, but they are made special, and he only sells them with a cross on the back of it. You have to buy it with the cross. He's a very Christian guy. And there are the 10 Commandments on the 2 tablets just below the cross. So there is where we saw him. It was, I believe, a Love's fuel station, truck stop, Okie Trading Post. And there you go. You see the 92 on the breather cap. You see the turbocharger on top of the blower. So kind of an interesting ride. I don't know how practical it is. There are dually wheels in front. All right, so we were cruising along through Texas here, and there's an old water tower that was leaning over. Another church with a very large cross along the roadside there. And we thought it was interesting, the Texans, they love their white bread, Wonder Texas toast. You don't see that outside of Texas, I don't believe. There's another windmill. And here is the entrance to Palo Duro Canyon. Really neat place to go and camp. That is our first campsite. The roof over the picnic table was a bit worn, but it wasn't too hot right now, so it wasn't a big deal. Got our camp chairs set up, and we were just relaxing. Where that trailer and truck is where we camped our second night. We had to play musical campsites because there were the campground was full every day, and we were just lucky to get another campsite. And so there you go. The grass is a little bit worn in there, but that's all right. There's some of the trees that are around the camp area. Very nice, neat place to ride a bike, e-bike, go hiking up through the mountain and the canyon areas. This is the Sad Monkey store restaurant up top of the hill there, just before you go into the Palo Duro Canyon. And I saw it, and I just thought, I got to go in there and see what it is. So they have a decent little restaurant in there. There's the what is that? I can't quite read the sign. There we go. Cowgirl Hall of Fame. And so that was kind of a cool placard to have. But yeah, I had something to eat in there. There's one of the t-shirts. Kelly bought a t-shirt. In fact, that might even... No, that's a towel there, but she did buy. And there you see another view of the Cowgirl Hall of Fame next to the ladies' room. And there is yours truly enjoying a Sad Monkey beer. I don't remember what the beer was. I did mention it in the video if you're interested. And this is the inside. It's just a really cool spot to hang out. The people are as nice as can be. There's a gal on the old, I think it's a Harley with her man in front. Here is the Sad Monkey trailer. And I think that they take that around, it's like a food truck, I guess. Very interesting paint job on it. So it's a cool spot to stop in and get something to eat close to the Palo Duro Canyon, and mighty handy, I'll say. So here's some more stuff in there. It just had a lot of interesting, nice quality, fun things that you can buy inside of there. There's a Texan native Texas state with a rope outline. There's the outside of the Sad Monkey Mercantile. It's got the big sliding barn doors out on front of it. So here we are back in the Palo Duro Canyon, and we were at the upper visitors center, which was closed or just closing when we got there. It was about 5 o'clock. And we'd been over at the Sad Monkey. So this is a look down into the canyon. And it's very interesting. It's the second largest canyon in the United States. It's not as grand as the Grand Canyon, obviously. Not as deep, not as wide. But still a very interesting sight. And here is the Lovesick Turkey. He was out there on the road strutting his stuff, trying to impress the ladies. And there was one turkey girl in the bushes that he was especially interested in. And then there is a picture of a Roadrunner coming up here pretty soon, too, that Kelly got while she was talking to a lady photographer. So these are just some more of the sights down in the canyon. Great canyon. Bike riding, camping, tent camping, RV camping, hiking through the canyon, the mountains, cliffs, everywhere. All kinds of good stuff to do. So you can see all kinds of formations and layers of strata. You got the red, gray, and white layers right there in front of you. Then the ground itself is pretty red. I presume it's an iron rich. Red is usually the iron rich. And some more pictures of the canyon walls down there. You can see a prickly pear cactus to the left of that rock. So we were just kind of wandering around looking at rocks and stuff down in the canyon. Didn't do a lot of video there, just kind of did video mostly driving down and in the campground, and then a couple of other things. Sometimes you do so much video that you just kind of get tired of doing it and you just take a break. But we did take pictures. This is one of the camp areas there. Very nice, well maintained. The rangers and staff were all super friendly. So we did drive the canyon road all the way out to the end, and there was an alternate route at the end back, so we drove on that, and the road was an older road, little sadder shape, but you see different stuff. And that is a rule of thumb, is if you see a new road, take it. You never know what you're gonna find somewhere down it. So you can see pretty good intense reddish colors in there. That's our campsite area, the sagebrush camping area. And so we're just driving down the road to the campsite. And there is our campsite there. And again, we had a little gazebo, canopy, whatever you want to call it, in our campsite. The roof of it wasn't in good shape. In fact, the roof was gone, and all that was left were some dried out, warped 2x4s spanning from beam to beam across. So it wasn't very useful for anything. But this is the view that we had from it. And that was pretty sweet to have. Tons of these little birds flying around. Finally got a nice close picture of one of them there. This is the bathroom, stacked rock walls. Very nice, very clean. And we made use of those. It's always nice to, if you have nicer restrooms, to go in there, use them, and save your RV tanks for another day. And this is our second campsite. We camped across the road, and that one has the canopy over the picnic table. And we met some neighbors there, super nice people, retired, living full-time on the road. And you can see the sunset is taking shape there nicely, bringing out the colors with that low sun, the golden hour. And there you see Poppy spying through the blankets. World's sweetest kitten. Look at that face. Is that just not the cutest face? Poppy was made from a bucket of sugar and kisses. And there she is again. She's just the nicest little girl. Never bites, scratches, growls. She's just always nice. Now Archie, on the other hand, he's a grumpy guy, but he's a good boy. And there's Archibald there, just hogging the picture. So there we are, backed into the campsite, and we're going to be, no, that's not the campsite, that is the dump station. And the dump station was pretty good there. It was sloped the right way so that all of the waste flows out of the tanks. There's so many dump sites that you pull into, and they are slightly uphill, and so that you cannot empty your tanks all the way. I don't know why they do that. And so, yeah, the time of the year we got there, it was about April or May. And anyway, it was still spring, so everything was nice and green and lush. Probably about now, this time of the year, everything is starting to get pretty brown, dry, crisp, no fires. But it does kind of get to be where once you've seen one clump of trees with a hill in the background, they all look the same. Prickly pear cactus. And there, as I say, the views start to become the same. There's a roadrunner. I think roadrunners are some of the coolest birds. Just the way they run and do things. They're just a really neat bird. So here we are. We are, forget which town that was. It's east of the Palo Duro. And we went into the Love's station to get some fuel, and then we also went in here and got a pretty decent hamburger. So there's the old Loves there. It's funny, while I'm in the gas station, there was some guy driving around trying to say he was from the Saudi Arabian embassy and that he had lost his wallet and had no money and just wanted to sell me this gold ring that was like $1,000 for $20. And it's not the first time I've seen that scam. This is the truck camper just after we had that the left front side of the camper blew off in high winds on the road. So I was just finishing up my repairs there, screwing and taping down the siding, the Phylon or fiberglass. And these were some shots of windmills along the roadway there. Really neat, just the evening sun with all the windmills lined up and turning. And I guess they generate a pretty good amount of power because the winds were strong enough to tear the top left front of the truck camper away. So that's got to be enough to generate some power out there. So this here is a truck stop we pulled into and spent the night. And then we were on our way the next morning. And here's just kind of a old Route 66 ghost town kind of place. Kind of like out of the movie Cars. It's sad how there was this bustling community of towns all along Route 66, and then the interstate went in, and within a year, all these places had to shut down because nobody stopped in. Nobody knew they existed anymore because they were away from the freeway. And see how things just all boarded up, dilapidated, the roof is coming off. And there was a restaurant, but it was closed. Looks like it was recently opened. So there's a railroad trestle, old fire engine, and I think that was a wrecking yard in there too. So this looks like a little old hacienda kind of a thing there. Barn Lounge, Pecos Package Grocery. And just some more little old shops that are boarded up. And there, I'm enjoying my burger with onion rings. Kelly's got onion rings, I've got French fries. But it's not beneath me to steal other people's onion rings. Burger Boy, that's where it was. That was just outside of Albuquerque. So we had left the truck stop and got a good day of traveling, and we were on the way to see family down in Albuquerque, and this is just some of the hillside around Albuquerque. This is out in the Sandia area. There's a large Sandia casino out there. And we met a woman who worked for 20 years at the casino there, and it was pretty interesting talking to her. She's telling us how all the casinos around the world have a facial recognition system, and any casino anywhere can tell who you are in seconds. Kind of creepy to know that there's that kind of technology. Whether it's actually true, I don't know, but that's what she said. So we are going to continue driving along, and we're going to eventually end up at the Coronado campground, which has little adobe structures next to your RV site. And not going to show that in this video. That's kind of another video for that, the Albuquerque video. But we're just kind of up in the hills heading down. And now we are coming upon, there is the resort there, the Sandia Casino Resort. There's the golf course. And there is the big sign, one of them. There's another sign here somewhere. There's another sign. It is a big complex. So here's the railroad tracks with the Roadrunner train that they have. Kelly tried to catch a picture of it, but it was moving pretty fast, so she got a picture of the front. And then she got a picture of the back. But she missed the train. And so that's the picture she wanted, but there doesn't seem to be a train in there anywhere. And there's good old Poppy Poo. She's got the lasers on full power. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your participation is greatly appreciated, and this video was Poppy powered. Thanks, Poppy. We know how hard you worked. Why don't you slow down and take a break now? We'll get you some food, okay?